One cricket player scared bowlers so much, they prayed for rain when he walked to bat. This is Gordon Greenidge. For 20 years he was cricket's most feared batsman. But his real fight wasn't against fast bowlers or spinning balls. His real fight was against poverty, racism, and a broken heart that almost ended his career. Today you'll discover how a boy from a tiny Caribbean village became cricket royalty, how he chose loyalty over millions, and how a family tragedy changed everything. Stay until the end, because I'll reveal the shocking decision that cost him a fortune but earned him something far more valuable. In Barbados, a small village where most people fish for dinner and hope for better days, Gordon Greenidge is born into this world. His family has no money, no connections, no cricket academy or fancy coaches, but Gordon has something special. Even as a child, he can hit a ball harder and straighter than boys twice his age. Then life hits him with its first curveball. When Gordon turns 8, his mother makes the hardest decision of her life. She leaves for London. She needs work. She needs money. She needs to build a future for her family. Gordon stays behind with his grandmother. Every day he walks to the harbor and watches ships sail toward England. He wonders when he'll see his mother again. 6 years pass, 6 long years of waiting, hoping, and growing up too fast. But here's where Gordon's story gets interesting. His grandmother doesn't let him feel sorry for himself. She teaches him cricket in their backyard using a coconut tree branch as a bat. "Boy," she tells him, "one day you'll play for the West Indies." Gordon laughs, but deep inside he believes her. This old woman with worn hands and a gentle smile plants a seed in Gordon's mind. A seed that will grow into something extraordinary. Every morning Gordon practices with that coconut branch. He hits stones, bottle caps, even rolled up paper balls. His grandmother watches from the porch, nodding with approval. She sees something in Gordon that others miss. Pure determination wrapped in natural talent. Gordon is 14 when he finally joins his mother in Reading, England. The moment he steps off the plane, the cold hits him like a punch to the face. Everything is different. The weather, the accents, the stares from curious strangers who've never seen a Caribbean boy before. School is brutal. Kids call him names. Teachers doubt his abilities. He feels completely alone in a country that doesn't feel like home. But Gordon has one thing that keeps him going: cricket. Reading School has proper cricket pitches, real equipment, professional coaches, and these coaches immediately spot something special in Gordon. He's not just good, he's dangerous. The transformation happens quickly. Gordon's natural talent, combined with proper coaching and equipment, creates something magical. By 1967, just 3 years after arriving in England, Gordon scores 135 runs for Berkshire Bantams against Wiltshire. A scout from Hampshire County Cricket is watching from the stands. They offer him a professional contract immediately. Gordon is 17 and about to become a professional cricketer. But his teammates and coaches notice something else about Gordon. He never complains, never makes excuses, never backs down from a challenge. The tough years with his grandmother have built something unbreakable inside him. Now here's where Gordon's story takes an incredible turn. Most people don't know this part. Gordon could have played for England. He lived there long enough. He had the paperwork. England wanted him badly. The money was better. The fame was bigger. The opportunities were endless. But Gordon makes a choice that will define his entire life. He chooses the West Indies. Why would he give up millions? Why would he choose the harder path? "I know where I come from," Gordon says. That decision costs him a fortune, but it gives him something priceless: respect. This choice reveals Gordon's character. He's not just thinking about money or fame. He's thinking about identity, pride, and representing the people who raised him. The pressure of this decision weighs heavily on Gordon. England's cricket board tries to convince him. They offer better contracts, guaranteed spots, and promises of international fame. Gordon's friends tell him he's crazy. His family needs the money. But Gordon remembers his grandmother's words. He remembers watching those ships sail away from Barbados. He knows that some things matter more than money. This decision will define not just his career, but his entire life philosophy. Choose loyalty over profit. Choose heart over convenience. Choose where you belong over where you can benefit. Bangalore, India. Gordon's Test debut for the West Indies. The cricket world is watching. First innings, 93 runs. The crowd is going wild. Second innings 107 runs. Gordon has announced himself to the world. The cricket world has a new star, and he's hungry for more. But success in cricket never comes without scars. Gordon is about to learn this the hard way. His debut performance silences critics who questioned his decision to play for the West Indies. Here's a player who chose pride over profit and delivered when it mattered most. The Indian bowlers, known for their skill and experience, look helpless against Gordon's aggressive style. But cricket has a way of humbling even the most talented players. Australia Tour. This is where Gordon's career almost ends before it really begins. 4 test matches, just 11 runs total. The Australian bowlers are fast, mean, and they've found Gordon's weakness. Newspapers call him a failure. Critics say he's finished. Fans who celebrated him months ago now doubt him. Gordon is 24 years old and questioning everything. Should he quit? Should he go back to England? Has he made a terrible mistake? The Australian Tour becomes Gordon's darkest period. Dennis Lillee and Jeff Thompson are bowling at 95 miles per hour. They target Gordon's body, his confidence, and his pride. Every ball is a test of courage. Gordon fails most of them. The pressure is unbearable. Teammates avoid eye contact. Coaches question his technique. Fans boo when he walks to bat. Gordon considers quitting cricket altogether. He's thousands of miles from home, playing for a team that's losing confidence in him. The boy who chose loyalty over money is now paying the price. But here's what separates champions from everyone else. Champions aren't made when they're winning. They're made when they're broken. Gordon locks himself in practice nets for months. He changes his batting stance. He improves his technique. Most importantly, he builds the mental toughness that will make him legendary. The comeback begins in private. Gordon practices for hours every day. He studies videos of Australian bowlers. He works with coaches to rebuild his technique from scratch. Most importantly, he works on his mind. He learns to handle pressure, to stay calm under fire, to believe in himself even when others don't. This period of struggle becomes the foundation of Gordon's greatness. He learns that talent without mental strength is worthless. He learns that failure is just another step toward success. He learns that champions are made in the dark moments when nobody's watching. England Tour. This is Gordon's revenge tour. Over 1,000 runs, multiple centuries, jaws dropping everywhere. The same critics who buried him alive now call him a genius. The same newspapers that wrote his obituary now praise his brilliance. Gordon has learned cricket's most important lesson. Failure isn't the end, it's the beginning of greatness. The English crowds who once doubted his decision to play for the West Indies now stand and applaud his brilliance. Every run is a statement. Every boundary is revenge. Every century is proof that choosing loyalty over money was the right decision. But Gordon's transformation goes beyond just runs and records. He's developed a mental toughness that makes him dangerous in any situation. Bowlers who once dismissed him now fear him. Captains who once attacked him now respect him. Fans who once doubted him now worship him. Gordon has learned the most valuable lesson in sports. Setbacks are setups for comebacks. The Australian tour that nearly destroyed him has actually made him stronger. He's no longer just a talented player. He's a warrior who's been tested by fire and emerged stronger. 1977 to 1979. World Series Cricket. Kerry Packer's rebel tournament that splits cricket apart. While other players worry about politics and controversy, Gordon focuses on runs. Lots of runs. He becomes the 5th highest scorer with 754 runs. He proves he can perform under any pressure in any situation against any opponent. But Gordon's biggest moment is still coming. The World Series cricket controversy divides the cricket world. Traditional authorities oppose it. Players are torn between loyalty and opportunity. Gordon sees it simply. Cricket is cricket. He's going to play his best regardless of politics or controversy. The World Series cricket experience teaches Gordon valuable lessons about adaptability and focus. While others get distracted by external pressures, Gordon concentrates on what he does best, scoring runs. The tournament features the world's best players in a competitive, high-pressure environment. Gordon thrives. He proves that his comeback from the Australian tour wasn't a fluke. He's genuinely become one of the world's best batsmen. The boy from Barbados who chose loyalty over money is now proving his worth on the biggest stage, 1979 World Cup. This tournament belongs to Gordon, leading scorer with 253 runs, average of 84, including a century against India that leaves their bowlers speechless. Gordon is at the peak of his powers. He's untouchable, unstoppable, unbeatable. But cricket is about to teach him its cruelest lesson. The World Cup performance establishes Gordon as cricket's premier opening batsman. His partnership with Desmond Haynes becomes legendary. They don't just score runs, they demoralize bowling attacks. They make statements about West Indian cricket's dominance. Every innings is a masterclass in aggressive batting. Gordon's century against India in the World Cup is particularly special. The Indian bowlers, including spin legend Bishan Bedi, have no answers for Gordon's aggressive approach. He attacks from the first ball, putting immediate pressure on the bowling. This innings becomes a template for modern aggressive batting. Gordon is showing the world that opening batsmen don't have to play defensively. They can attack, dominate, and control the game from the first over. His approach will influence cricket for decades to come. But life has a way of bringing even the greatest champions back to earth. May 1983, Gordon is batting beautifully in Antigua. He's cruising toward another century. The scoreboard shows 154 runs. Then a message arrives that changes everything forever. His 2.5-year-old daughter Rhea is dying from a kidney infection in Barbados. Gordon immediately retires hurt. He leaves the stadium. He flies home, but it's too late. Rhea dies 2 days later. The cricket world watches a warrior cry. Here is a man who fears no bowler, no situation, no challenge. But he couldn't save his little girl. The loss of Rhea devastates Gordon completely. This man who has conquered cricket's greatest challenges faces his ultimate defeat. He can't bat his way out of this problem. He can't practice his way through this pain. He can't overcome this opponent. For months, Gordon disappears from public view. He questions everything: his career, his choices, his future. Cricket, which has been his salvation through every difficulty, now feels meaningless. How can he care about runs and records when his daughter is gone? How can he celebrate victories when his family is broken? Gordon's return to cricket is slow and painful. Every practice session reminds him of what he's lost. Every match feels hollow without Rhea to celebrate his success. But gradually, something changes. Gordon realizes that cricket isn't just about personal glory anymore. Every run he scores honors his daughter's memory. Every innings becomes a tribute to her short life. The tragedy that could have ended his career instead gives it deeper meaning. He's not just playing for himself anymore, he's playing for Rhea. He's playing to show that love transcends loss, that purpose survives pain, that champions find ways to turn suffering into strength. Gordon's partnership with Desmond Haynes becomes cricket folklore. Two men from small Caribbean islands terrorizing the world's best bowling attacks. They don't just score runs, they make statements. Every partnership is a masterclass. Every innings is a lesson in excellence. For over a decade, bowlers around the world fear seeing Gordon and Desmond walk out together. They know they're about to be punished. The partnership represents everything beautiful about cricket. Two friends from similar backgrounds supporting each other, bringing out the best in each other, and achieving greatness together. Their understanding is telepathic. Desmond knows when Gordon wants to attack. Gordon knows when Desmond needs support. They run between wickets like they're reading each other's minds. They rotate strike effortlessly. They punish loose balls mercilessly. Most importantly, they never let the pressure get to them. When one partner is struggling, the other steps up. When both are in form, they're unstoppable. This partnership becomes the foundation of West Indies cricket's golden era. Other teams try to copy their approach, but can't replicate their chemistry. The years pass quickly. Gordon and Desmond dominate cricket for over a decade. They break partnership records. They demolish bowling attacks. They make opening batting look easy. But age catches up with every athlete. By 1991, Gordon is 40 years old and struggling. Critics whisper about retirement. His reflexes are slower. His power is fading. His last test is in Barbados against Australia. The pressure is massive. Home crowd. Career on the line. Legacy at stake. Gordon scores 226 runs of pure brilliance. The West Indies win by 343 runs. The Warrior has one last roar. This final innings is vintage Gordon Greenidge. Despite his age and declining reflexes, he produces a masterpiece. The Australian bowlers, led by Craig McDermott and Merv Hughes, are world-class, but Gordon treats them like club bowlers. He drives through the covers. He pulls through mid-wicket. He cuts behind point. Every shot is perfectly timed. Every boundary is celebrated by the home crowd. This isn't just a cricket innings. It's an artist's final masterpiece. It's a champion's farewell gift to the sport that made him famous. But retirement doesn't mean the end of Gordon's story. It means the beginning of something even more meaningful. Bang Day 96. Bangladesh cricket is a joke. No respect. No results. No hope. Gordon becomes their coach anyway. People laugh. Why would a cricket legend waste his time with losers? 12 months later, Bangladesh wins the ICC trophy. They beat 22 nations. They qualify for the 1999 World Cup. Bangladesh is so grateful they give Gordon honorary citizenship, a nation's gratitude for someone who believed in them when nobody else did. The Bangladesh transformation is Gordon's greatest achievement outside of playing. He takes a team that everyone mocks and turns them into World Cup qualifiers. He doesn't just improve their cricket skills, he changes their mindset. He teaches them to believe in themselves. He shows them that with proper coaching, dedication, and self-belief, any team can improve. The honorary citizenship from Bangladesh represents something special. It's recognition that Gordon's impact extends far beyond his playing career. He's become a coach, mentor, and inspiration to cricketers worldwide. Today, Gordon lives in Nottingham, England, in a beautiful home worth millions. But money isn't his measure of success anymore. The Hampshire Cricket Foundation gets his time, energy, and passion. He organizes golf tournaments, charity matches, and fundraising events. Schools get equipment. Kids get coaching. Communities get hope. The Greenidge Primary School in Barbados carries his name and values. Every year, hundreds of children learn that dreams aren't limited by where you start, only by where you're willing to go. Gordon's post-cricket life reveals his true character. He could have disappeared into comfortable retirement. Instead, he dedicates himself to giving back. He understands that his success comes with responsibility. He's received so much from cricket and life. Now it's time to share that wealth with others. The charity work isn't just about money. It's about time, attention, and genuine care for others. Gordon visits schools, coaching young players, sharing his experiences, and inspiring the next generation. He played professionally for Northamptonshire, Surrey, and Gloucestershire. But here's the incredible part. In 2021, Carl portrayed his father in the Bollywood movie 83 about India's World Cup victory. Father and son, connected by cricket across generations. Carl now coaches at Braftoft School with former England player John Lever. The Greenidge cricket legacy continues through teaching, inspiration, and pure love of the game. This family connection to cricket shows how the sport binds generations together. Carl understands the pressure and privilege of carrying his father's name. He's building his own legacy while honoring his father's achievements. Gordon's story has deeper meaning than cricket statistics. In the 1960s and 70s, Caribbean immigrants faced racism, discrimination, and limited opportunities in England. Gordon's success opened doors for others. He proved that talent conquers prejudice. He showed that excellence demands respect regardless of accent or skin color. His aggressive batting style changed cricket forever. Before Gordon, opening batsmen played defensively, waiting for loose balls. Gordon attacked from ball one. He put bowlers under immediate pressure. Modern cricket's attacking approach started with players like Gordon who refused to play by old rules. The numbers tell an incredible story. Over 37,000 first-class runs for Hampshire. But numbers can't capture the impact, inspiration, or influence Gordon had on cricket and culture. ESPN described Gordon as dark and destructive. Not about his appearance, but his batting style. He destroyed bowling attacks. He shattered bowling records. He demolished the confidence of opponents. Fear was his weapon, and it worked perfectly. In 2009, the ICC Cricket Hall of Fame inducted Gordon. His place among cricket's greatest players was confirmed forever. At 74, Gordon remains active in cricket development, charity work, and community building. His estimated $2 million net worth provides comfort, but his real wealth lies in the lives he's touched, the barriers he's broken, and the example he's set. The Hampshire Cricket Foundation continues Gordon's mission through school programs, coaching clinics, and equipment donations. Every child who picks up a cricket bat because of Gordon's programs carries his legacy forward. Chance to Shine, the UK charity using cricket for education, benefits from Gordon's support. He's cooked Caribbean jerk chicken at fundraising dinners. Champions serve others however they can. Gordon's journey from village cricket with a coconut branch to international stardom with proper equipment shows that potential exists everywhere. It just needs opportunity, support, and unwavering belief. His decision to leave a test match at 154 to be with his dying daughter revealed his true character. Cricket made him famous, but family made him human. That balance between professional success and personal values remains his greatest achievement. The tragedy of losing Rhea could have destroyed Gordon's career and spirit,
Instead, he channeled grief into purpose, pain into performance, loss into legacy. Gordon chose the West Indies over England, family over career, giving back over taking more. These choices defined him as much as his cricket achievements. Today's young cricketers study Gordon's technique. They read about his partnerships with Desmond Haynes. They learn from his approach to pressure situations. His influence extends far beyond the runs he scored or matches he won. Gordon's story proves that champions aren't defined by their talent alone. They're defined by their response to adversity, their commitment to others, their willingness to use success as a platform for service. The boy who left Barbados at 14 became a global ambassador for cricket, Caribbean culture, and immigrant success. He proved that excellence transcends borders. Hard work overcomes obstacles. Giving back multiplies achievement. Gordon Greenidge didn't just play cricket. He lived it. He breathed it. He used it to change lives, including his own. From that small village in Barbados to cricket immortality. From personal tragedy to national hero. From individual success to community service. This is more than a cricket story. This is a human story. A story of courage, choice, and character. Gordon's legacy lives on in every young cricketer who chooses courage over comfort, loyalty over money, and service over selfishness. His story reminds us that true greatness isn't measured by what you achieve for yourself, but by what you do for others. The coconut branch has been replaced by proper bats, but the spirit remains the same. Dreams have no boundaries. Talent has no color. Character has no price. Gordon Greenidge proved all of this and more. He showed us that legends aren't born from privilege, but from perseverance. They're not created by perfect circumstances, but by perfect responses to imperfect situations. They're not defined by their victories alone, but by how they handle defeat, loss, and the responsibility that comes with success. Legends like Gordon deserve to be remembered forever. Hit that subscribe button now.